Hello world, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. In the last episode we messed around with a space station and broke everything apart and put it back together. Now we need some crew, and apparently we have only got Bob and Bill. I've just realised we've only got 2 astronauts in this thing. I don't know why. I guess Jeb couldn't be here right now. He's probably off doing something important. We're getting to the point where we should be turning. Yes, let's perform our turn, a little late. This is the Miles crew transfer vehicle, named after Miles O'Brien.
That was not Irish.
I know, I can't do accents, alright?
That was not even close to Irish. Also, hello.
Yes, and we are here with Auldrin, who is, can't see what's going on again.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but, it could be worse. He could see what's happening and then he'd know how screwed we are.
Are we very screwed?
No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It's all going very, very swish. Very swish.
Are you lying?
Possibly.
Okay.
Engine overheat a little bit. Calm down, engine. That's it. Right, we are going ahead, so we need to 110 kilometers, 114, that'll do, because we're actually ahead of it. And, okay. What we've also got here is, this is the crew transfer vehicle, and we're also taking up this, which is going to be like a service vehicle. A little half-meter decoupler. It's going to sit on the end of the solar array, and just any maintenance, that it's going to be a one-man little vehicle. Lots of RCS, as you can see, relatively well balanced. Yeah. Space!
Space?
I know, right? It's full of... What was the words? What is it? It's, space! A black abyss with twinkly bits in or something. I can't remember what it is. I haven't seen Gundam Abridged in ages.
Aha. I was wondering what you were referencing.
Yeah. The narrator at the beginning of every episode starts with space, a black abyss full of little twinkly bits, or something.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, that just makes me happy.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, we're actually going to start our burn now a little bit, because we're going to lose a little altitude, but it's fine, because we're nosing down. Because I wanted to do that, because we need to separate, and now we're on this tiny little engine, which may not be appropriate. Yeah. And just from all the maneuvering around with the space station, its inclination is whack. Check out that whack inclination. If there were a dial with numbers on to give you the inclination, it would just read whack right about now.
It's pretty wacky.
Yeah, it certainly is. But I think this might work. Probably not. I'll tell you if it do in a moment. Okay, here we are. We're at 9.9 kilometers. We are heading away from the target. Ever so slightly, because I cannot enter space. Getting into orbit was a little difficult. As you see, Jeb's back. We've relaunched the mission. And turns out he wasn't here for the first rocket launch because he was eating a sandwich.
Well, lucky for him.
Yeah. He missed the preparations. Should be heading towards it, kind of, ish.
Kind of ish.
Yeah, well, there's a relative velocity that we still need to kill off, and I want to do that when we're in a bit closer.
Yeah.
We have our photovoltaic type A panels out, which look so cool. Look at them, aren't they cool?
I don't know, I can't see them.
Well,
please share.
They're 2x3 solar panels, so there's 6 little squares, and they're so cute. What's our closest approach vector? 9.7 kilometers.
You're just saying words again, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. No, this isn't making us go closer, this is making us go faster. Which, not necessarily a good thing. What's that? That's doing something. speeding us up
something.
tremendously. Okay. Yeah, okay, when we get to that point, our inclination is whack still, but what I do is I cancel out the momentum, then change our inclination later. Because that's how I roll.
I see.
Let's take a look from the cockpit. Yep, that's an RCS thruster. Let's take a look actually out the window. Not much of a better view there. Technical terms, not much of a better. Did we just... There it is. Nope, that's the Prometheus 2 debris. I don't want to rendezvous with that. Oh man, I lost my target. No. It's so hard to get a bead on these things sometimes.
Well, I do have a problem with the dimension of depth as well as height, so
Yeah.
it
Oh.
would be fine if we just had width.
Yeah. Suddenly I've lost all of my approach vectors.
Are you just saying words again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot where I was going. I lost my approach vectors.
That is essentially it. Are we still going towards it? I think we are. No, we're not. We're going in the direct opposite way that we should be going. Which is away from it. We want to go towards it. Faster than it can go away from us. Which... it's like that, I think. Ah, there we go. 9.5 kilometers, we have our approach vector. Again. Yeah. Every now and again, I get a really old, like a comment on a really old video, and it's just someone telling me how to do something, or telling me, no, you're not using the right word. And I was like, okay. This video is 7 months old, so...
You have grown as a person in those 7 months.
I have. I am no longer an idiot, I just do it for fun. Okay, we're coming up to closest approach, which is 9.5 kilometers, which means we need to burn towards it, I believe. Yep, that's good. That's doing just what I wanted. Kind of. Yep. No, that's perfect. 6.5 closest approach. It's gonna plateau. Yep, it's plateaued at 5.2. Although we got to 5.3. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. We're approaching at quite a speed now. So, turn around and get ready to do a burn along our majiggy. Technical term again, coming out.
I heard.
Yeah.
It was very technical.
It is. Prograde, retrograde markers during targeting, they give you your basically your travel vector. Yeah, vector again. Vector. Vector. Between you and your target, like we're actually technically we're traveling next to each other. Is just except one is further away and sideways. There we go. What was it? This is 5.3, but we're a lot closer now. So I'm going to start slowing down here because we're passing it up. Well, we're just going to kill off all that speed. Which is cool. It's got us halfway there. Whoa. Awesome. That's awesome. 4.6 kilometers and still drifting away from it, I think, slightly, but it's alright because it's only 1.8 meters per second.
between the vehicles. See, when you're in targeting mode, it says target down here. This is the actual relative velocity between you and the vehicle, or whatever your target is. So if it's at 0, that means you're like absolutely stationary between each other.
It's definitely an important number then.
It is, and the two purple-pink icons, they are the direct facing towards it. And why am I picking up oscillations? That was a bit loud. That was a bit loud.
What?
Me screaming oscillations.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering why I was picking up oscillations.
I gathered.
Oh, this is something to test. Can I? Can I do it? Please? Yes, I can disable them. Brilliant, brilliant, awesome, awesome. Disable. 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 I can disable RCS thrusters. Right now, the thrusters on the little kind of like tug thing, they're all firing, and they're their own heavy, like they're a heavy RCS rig, and they're causing massive oscillations. Oscillations.
It's nice having a long word that you're actually using the right meaning for, isn't it?
Yeah. We're causing an oscillation. Yeah, like it's interesting. They when they were designing the Saturn V, they had to take into account oscillations caused by slight movements in things, causing like a shockwave effect. Yeah. And that's why there are fuel baffles. There are baffles in the fuel tank to stop it sloshing so much.
I see.
Yep. No one wants a sloshing tank. Are we going in the right direction now? I don't know whether we're going in the right direction now. I'm too stupid to figure it out. No, we're not going in the right direction at all. We need to be going in that direction. That's better. Okay, cool. It's a lot easier to change your vector. This is actually going to be I haven't done a regular episode of Kerbal Space Program Stimpy Plays for ages, so this is going to be it, and it's going to be entitled VECTORZ. Just for no reasons. No raisins.
So what you're saying is that you're currently in the process of not doing campaign mode.
Oh!
People will be very upset.
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. I should get that all sorted this weekend.
Now you'll be lynched if it's not done by Monday.
That's the idea. It's to vilify myself or something. Whatever the word is. No. Electrolyze myself. What's the word? Come on.
I don't know.
The word where you invigorate yourself to do something, but not invigorate.
Motivate.
Motivate. That's the one. Motivate. Like Mr. Motivator.
Vilify.
Oh, did anybody actually remember who the Mr. Motivator was?
I have no idea.
It was before you were born, man. Literally. Actually, I don't know. It wasn't, but you were probably too young to actually even remember, so... Comment if you know who Mr. Motivator was, seriously. International people probably wouldn't have a clue at all. Basically, Mr. Motivator was this weird kind of exercise guy wearing spandex, who used to be on this like morning TV chat show thing. And I only remember it because when I was a kid, just after he'd done his segment was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And he used to usually introduce the episode because his segment was before it. So he was doing his weird little exercise, and it was that classic kind of like exercise show where everyone's upbeat and happy and dancing, and as I said, spandex.
Yeah, I just googled him, and I'd really recommend that even if you haven't heard of him, you should do it.
He was brilliant though. Like it was just really funny.
But,
we're going.
I'm still very amused by your thing. What does Mr. Motivator do? He vilifies you.
Well, yeah, of course he does. Okay, we're having to slow down now because we're I'm not paying attention yet. Okay, awesome. Once again, we're approaching something and it's bleeding night time. I hate approaching things when it's bleeding night time or... But it's okay because we got a blurry good spotlight on the front of our... Yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to do a farmer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I don't recommend doing a rendezvous with a liquid rocket engine, but you get manliness points if you do it, you know.
I think it would be manlier to do it with the solid rocket booster, to be honest. But you'd have to perfectly time it so that you
don't.
just
Have you ever
drift to a
actually
stop
seen?
in front.
Have you seen? I think it was Abyssal Lurker. Have you seen his solid rocket to the moon?
I don't believe I have, but I think you've mentioned it. Is it where he just boosted right into it, just charged the moon?
Well, there is a charge there, but the thing is, he's built a rocket specifically balanced each section of it, so that yes, it would expend the right amount of delta V to get there. Then there's just enough delta V in a solid rocket booster's burn, so it safely lands.
Oh, okay.
And then takes off.
That's
I think he
pretty
lands
brilliant.
anyway. I'm pretty sure he lands. Otherwise, there's no point. And then he comes back to Kerbal, and I think he even lands on an SRB, but I'm not sure about that at all. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I know I was very impressed.
That is very impressive.
Yeah. But that guy's pro. Like, his stuff's all pro.
Yeah.
The only time he ever makes a video is when he's got something amazing to show.
You mean as opposed to, I'm going to procrastinate on campaign mode and
Yeah.
launch a rocket?
Yeah. Oh, everyone's going to love the next episode of campaign mode.
You're really upselling here.
Yeah, do you know why? Do you know what the next episode is that's recorded, and I just need to render it and put it up now? Do you know what it is?
Campaign mode, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you know what it is?
Not off the top of my head.
Mapping the moon.
Ooh.
No,
No,
you
it's
say,
the one
"Ooh."
that you described as very dull.
It's very dull. Seriously, because I've got my head up against the screen here, and it's like almost dark, and it's like, I think I see something. Let's go lower. We need to go lower. And it's literally like 35 minutes of, well, actually, once we get there with the rocket, and things start to go strange, stuff happens. Spoilers.
Well, now people are going to be very interested. Which means they'll be very disappointed when it is just you staring at a screen waiting.
No, things do happen.
Oh, they do?
And
Things happen?
And it leads on. It leads on. Like, the next episode after it, which will be in 0.18, we've got big things planned. Big things planned. Milestone things planned.
Well, that's exciting.
I know. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. There it is. The Frakes Riker Point Station. It's now within visual range.
Ooh.
Can we actually see it? Not really. It's not visual from inside because there's a cockpit in the way.
Ah. Is it too low or too high? Or is
Yeah,
that
the
problem?
Yeah, it's like... Even when you click on the window to go look up it, it's like they just want to look up. What it needs is a screen inside with an actual docking camera on.
Yeah, that would actually be really cool.
Because then I could get my vectors all straight. Using the term vector
Still just
again.
saying words.
VECTORZ. Yeah. Here's interesting. I can turn off the gimbal for this engine, which would mean it will no longer be a vectoring engine. Oh, I used that correctly.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know what gimbal means, but...
It's a gimbal ball joint. It means the engine has vectoring. The engines move. The actual liquid engine can
Oh,
maneuver.
so that's what vectoring means in this context.
Yeah, in that context. Okay, we're traveling at 0.6 meters per second, 560 meters out, which is about right for us to switch over to the space station and find somewhere for it to dock to. There, seems suitable. So we need to find the target. There it is, Miles CTV-01. Target that. We then need to work out where our up is and where our down is. So we need to be not that way, we need to be that way. That's on that line, so we should be facing northish. Kerbal Space Program people, for the thing of modularity, I want to be able to change what axis is my nav ball on, because I want to dock sideways here, and turning the nav ball and resetting it 90 degrees would be perfect here. An adjustable navigation ball. That's what I want. That's what all the boys and girls in Christmas Town want. An adjustable nav ball. Oh god, those oscillations. It's bouncing. It's also very dark.
Bouncing.
Yeah, it's like it wants to move one bit, but everything else wants to keep moving, so it's flopping around a little bit. The joints aren't that strong. Well, they're strong, they're just very flexible. Like, how do I rotate? That's the one I rotate. Okay. Flying a craft sideways once again. Okay. SAS on. Please remain in that conglomeration. Words. Once again. It's alright, Nedlin's got this. Freak Striker Point Station. Okay, at this point, Jebediah is going to exit the vehicle. He is going to maneuver over to the support vehicle, since we cannot dock with it on us. And since he is a Thrillmaster excellent pilot with he has the Hero of Kerbal Award and medals for valor and shit like that. And we are going to rotate. Turn the SAS off to rotate, thank you. Not on. And dump him behind us.
I'm going to attempt to stave off starvation while you repeatedly say Vector.
Yep.
So I'll be back.
Cool. There we go. Maneuvering away. You are kidding me, right? Did I... Oh no, I turned them off, didn't I? Ha ha ha! Okay, let's turn these on. I wondered why it wasn't working. I thought I drained all the tanks. There we go. Just bumped it away a bit. 300 meters out. Awesome. There we go. Bob, Bill are our scientists. Jeb is here as overseer of operations for the construction of interplanetary space vehicles, but he's just coming up early to check it out. He'll probably go home. Like that. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like we need to come up a bit. So, not that one, that one. So we're going to approach like that a little bit. If you're having trouble with docking from what it looks like, a good mod is Rendez Me, I think it's called. And it looks like, from what I've looked at very briefly, it gives you your lines of approach, which would be very handy in this situation. But, we'll go in stock for a little bit. Don't know how long though. I love these new little RCS tanks. They are so sweet. Aren't they so cute? Look at them. Look at them, damn it. And everything is fuel cross-feeding now, so we've got an the ASAS is all the way down there. You can make some really swish-looking vehicles. Don't want that one. Where are you? There you are. Should have renamed that, but okay. Okay, that's coming up too high now. So, that's cool. Oh yeah, got to target it. Ha! There it is. Beautiful. Small minor oscillations in our target. That's what's causing that, I think. I used oscillations again. I know, I'm just saying big words now. We're getting averaging about 8 frames per second now. It's getting to be a big vehicle up out here. But it's playable. I mean, I've played games on less. I've paid to play games on less. Which probably says something about me, but we won't go into that. Not bad. Okay. Okay.
Have you said vector enough times since I left?
I think I said oscillation a couple of times instead. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. I'm going to start to brake now. Bring that down. Yeah, let's bring that to a standstill, please. Cool. Cool. Okay. We are there. We are now going to approach the vehicle in a forward sort of fashion. And down a little bit, I think, as well. Only need to be very gentle now. I'm not sure how targeting is going to help us, so we're turning that off for the moment. We're disabling our targeting computer. We are doing a Luke Skywalker here. Except the small port we're attaching, we're aiming for, we're not going to be firing rockets into. Well, that's something I want to do. I might even actually just like back up my persistence and all that and bring something up here with rockets on to fire at this thing. Because killing is fun. Not really, but blowing up space stations is just, you know. I've already collided with it. I don't know whether that was on recording or not.
You collided with it?
Yeah, while I was attaching the Selene science module, we came in a little too off angle, and instead of docking, we just like grinded across the side a little bit. There was a brief donk noise.
Oh, nice.
I think the donk noise was just in my head though. This isn't looking too bad. Oh, I can actually set... Oh, I don't know. That actually works, I think. It does! Holy shit! Okay. Oh, come on. Stop being a cream sundae. Looks pretty close to me. I bet we're too low, aren't we? Yeah. Oh god, sideways. We nearly killed Schonstedt. It's okay. Oh wow, that looks pretty good. Let's have docking, shall we? That way just a little bit, please, sir. This looks about it. Turning off flight computer, turning off RCS. Turning back on for a second there, just one final push. And we have docking, I think, nearly. Yes, we have docking! At 7 frames per second. I have a good computer, sir. Now we are recording. Okay, here we are. Oh my god, I left the lights on. Oh, it's alright, we didn't drain the power. It's fine. I don't know why we're not draining the power. I guess we have just enough power generation inside the cockpit. But we're back here with this thing, the station's over there, 355. We're actually going to rename this vessel. Rename. And this is going to be a... what is it going to be? I guess it's a ship, and this is going to be the... since it was brought up on the miles, let's call it the O'Brien... no, that's capitals. The O'Brien... what kind of a vehicle is it? It's a thing. It's like it's actually like a bee, a worker bee. You know the bees in Star Trek? The O'Brien...
I'm not sure what this actually does, this thing that you've brought up.
It doesn't do nothing, but it's like an inspection vehicle.
It's an inspection vehicle?
Yeah. It's a tiny, one-man, huge open cockpit where you can see, getting real close.
So it really is for flying around having a look?
Yeah.
Manned observation vehicle.
Manned observation vehicle. It's the O'Brien MOV.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the O'Brien MOV. Now we have... when I detached this thing, I had some trouble. We couldn't maneuver ourselves away because I didn't want to come into dock and then have this 10 meters behind, going like 10 meters a second or something. So I disabled all the RCS thrusters and everything. But then when I went to move it, I forgot that I disabled all the RCS thrusters.
Yeah.
Because derp. Oh god, stop doing that, will you? Yes, I know there's no target. That's why I'm trying to click on the target. There it is. The Reichsriker. Wait, the Reichsriker. that was...
yeah, I was thinking about that earlier and got it confused in my head.
That wasn't even intentional. That was like, okay, pay attention. Luckily, this thing writes itself really well.
That is lucky.
Yeah. It's having 8 RCS thrusters and weighing like pitiful amounts. It probably only weighs a couple ton, and most of it's fuel. Okay, we're heading down and now towards the target at a very powerful 4 meters per second. We've got a micro docking port on here, so it only docks with one place on this entire thing, and that's at the end of the solar array. Which is kind of a bit dangerous, but you know, Jeb's the fuel master, the frill master. And,
fuel.
And I mean, look at this. How about this? How about this for a, you know? I mean, I'm looking out the window. There it is. Look, isn't that cute? That's amazing. We built that. We built that on rock and roll. And we're getting the lag to pay for it as well. We built this. I'm not going to start singing.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, we're okay. 6 frames per second now. Optimization of parts is well, and I do have the graphics set to full everything. Like fire everything.
You know, that's a graphical thing, whereas the game is mostly a processing drain, I expect.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to upgrade my computer again. the updated Kerbal Space Program. Now I have to update my computer again. It's like fucking Minecraft. Okay.
I'm dying.
Not a necessary thing to do.
I'd prefer to not.
Not just yet, anyway. Okay, so we got the Miles is over there docked. We docked it at an angle. I redocked it because I wanted to see whether I can get the ladder to work nicely with the other ladders. And wow, we're going so fast. Luckily, this thing brakes so good. Like we're going backwards now. And the shadow is over it. That's cool. And turn off the light. Turn on the light. Oh, it is daylight. Okay, so we're going to translate this way. Okay, look at that smile on Jebby Boy's face. Oh. Can we look at ourselves? No. You can never see our helmet. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Over the solar panels, I can see my own shadow. That's cool. Which is really good because I can tell where I'm moving in relation through a more natural point of reference. Forward, sir, forward. I demand that you head in a forward direction. This is where we hit the solar panel and actually break it, which is possible entirely. I wonder what the drop-off rate on power generation is for the solar panels. I wonder if I could actually point lights to a solar panel and create infinite energy.
I don't know. I mean, that would require them to have overlooked it, obviously. But
yeah.
Whether they have or not, who knows?
Okay, and we're just going to saddle up next to this girl. I mean, there's 5 people at this station now. I think this is the biggest thing I've ever built in space. It's the only thing I've ever built in space. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, it is. Handles better too. Okay, we're slowing down now. Ooh, okay. In a second we're going to have to start working in reverse. As the space station gently lists. Yeah, I don't know. Can I mark the individual thing as a target? I can. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's so helpful. So if I do this, wrong way to rotate, but you're fast enough, rotate the whole way. Okay. So now if we kill that momentum, or we want to go that way, and that way, not that way, that way. A little bit less on that one. It's really difficult to visualize it because I'm stupid.
That is a severe problem.
Yeah. Once again, it's two three-dimensional objects in a three-dimensional environment. It's something, it really is like rocket scientists. I mean, NASA guys do this. Probably while eating bacon sandwiches, but still. And we're
Well,
coming.
they have 30 of them sat around, so.
What, bacon?
Hmm.
Can you imagine that, having 30 bacon sandwiches sat around?
That is a lot of bacon.
Yeah, I mean, they'd go bad before you could eat them all.
Before one person could eat them all, definitely.
I suppose if you got a space station full of tacos as well.
Hmm.
I don't know. You've got me onto that. That's. I've never eaten a taco before, but the idea of space tacos, the space taco is awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
went backwards. Oh, yeah. Do you actually know the name of that astronaut?
No, not a clue.
Huh. Drin here linked me a picture of an astronaut on the International Space Station as a GIF or something, wasn't it? Or a video or
Yeah,
something.
it was a GIF.
And he was making a taco in 0G, which is, wow. There are
Well,
words for it, but yeah.
Well, it's a food that you have to assemble, and he didn't have a table or anything because it would
He
float
was just
anyway.
gently placing things in space, wasn't he?
Yeah. He has to turn to put something away, and as he does, his whole taco flips over.
Okay, we're coming in hot, cold, relatively gently actually. This is why they call him the Thrill Master and the Ace Pilot. Also, I forgot which one's backwards. Which is not a thing to do. Okay, coming in. There it is. Oh, yes! Bill, Jeb, Bob, Schonstead, Nedlin, they're all here.
It worked out then?
Yep.
Everybody's alive and on the station?
Yep. Okay. A
Awesome.
few things we have to do now. First off, we have to find the door to this and see if this worked. Crew hatch. Bill, get your butt out. Oh my god, the lag. There's a lot of it. Oh yeah, quick save. Cannot quick save while on the ladder. I'll get off of a ladder then. Quick save. Quick saving. I don't know what, yeah. Okay, now can we transfer over? We have to use this little dodgy thing I built here. No, that's space, dude. Get back on the ladder. That's space, dude. Okay, so if he didn't have an EVA suit on, he'd be scrambling and probably be dead. Wow. Kerbal Space Program, I hardly knew ye.
Did you crash or?
No, just... Yeah, this didn't work as you can see. But the thought is there. Oh, I don't want to set this target. I want it to float a bit that way. And this push off stuff is ridiculous. Oh, grab it. He got it. Yes. Fell off. Got it. Yes. I pushed off from the ladder and actually caught the other ladder, but now we're stuck because his head's so big. Wiggle under there. They really need to work on Kerbal ladder interaction. Like, it is ridiculously bad. Unless you have perfect ladder action. Okay, and then we climb around here. The idea is that we don't free float in space, because that's dangerous. Really dangerous.
Yeah.
Can we actually interact with these as well? Let's just take a look. No, we can't interact with the sciencey bits. Okay, inside. There you go. Oh look! Oh look! Got sideways tabs. They're all screaming except for Jeb. They are all screaming. Jeb's the one in danger. He's the one who actually has no ladders.
It's quite odd then.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work a bit better this time. No, down. That's the, ooh, not backwards down. Space down. That's the
space down.
Yeah, that's the down in space. Didn't you know?
Hmm.
Okay, which one of these moves us away? That one. Okay, that one. And F. No. You see, this is the point where he'd be Voidborn. Look, this Void dead anyway. Look, there he goes. Passed. He's gone. He's dead.
That is unfortunate.
He's not really. I'll just turn the RCS on, but it means, you know, ladders, they need to be a bit more less stupid is I think the technical term for it.
You say more or less dead?
More or less stupid.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah. Did he just go back inside? He did. And then we've lost our tab because he's in a different vehicle. That's weird. Okay, that's empty. Now time for the man of action. Just going to inspect the vehicle somewhat. Oh god, careful with the solar panels. They literally do break. Oh, there's so much lag. Or low frame rate, as I should say. I am pretty pleased with the space station though. We've got a laboratory, solar array, with a kind of a support vehicle. And the support vehicle itself can act as another tug, and if we need to move the solar array, we can, because we've got now a docking port free for it. Hey, I want to get in. Thanks. Oh, I get it. I get it. Control from here. No? Control from here? Control from here? Okay. Perhaps up here then. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Did all my guys just die? No, they're all there. Somewhere. There's Bill. Bob and Jeb. And Nedlin and Schonstead. Okay, we're all up here. That's brilliant. Wow. I'm gonna stop rambling now. And turn on the RCS. Whoa! That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, we've got people back now. That's cool. Hey, it's Sean. Sean!
Nobody knows what you're doing.
What? Sean.
You have a Kerbal called Sean.
Schonstead. Sean and then S-T-E-D. Schonstead. Yeah, he's co-pilot with Nedlin. That's Ned with L-I-N on the end. Oh, guess what? Supposedly, I haven't actually been contacted yet, but I won a competition.
Oh, yeah.
I did, didn't I?
You did.
Joint second place in the good idea, bad idea competition, which means to some extent I become a Kerbal, which is awesome.
To some extent.
Yeah, well, my first name, whatever that is. There might be Lord Kerman going around or something.
It would probably be unfortunate if you literally became a Kerbal.
I don't know. They seem to have a great amount of rockets, you know, and they seem to be more capable of spacefaring than humans. I mean, they can take like 20 Gs.
That's true. They can survive falling out of orbit.
Yes,
cool.
Yes, yeah, and deep space flight is only maddening to them, rather than a health issue. Because, you know, mental health, we don't care about that. We don't care if our astronauts at the end of their 10-year mission are scratching the walls with their bloody fingertips.
That's just not an issue.
It's not an issue. Send them all to Mars. They'll be fine. Yeah. It's like the main issue with the Mars mission. They're just like not really sure whether people are up for it. Yes, we're up for it, damn it. They'll have laptops, they'll have Kerbal Space Program. I'm just spinning this thing randomly around now. I should probably end this. It's not bad. We've assembled a pretty sizable station in 3 days and 18 minutes. Kerbal Space Program, where no limit to the budget means entire space empire within a week. Okay, this is me, Stimpy, with Nedlin and Schonstead, and now Bill, Jeb and Bob, on the Frakesriker station, just listing around randomly. Bye! And also bye from Drin, who is
Goodbye.
being quiet.
I was wondering if you'd remember I existed.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, well, yeah, there you are. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye!
Bye.
There we go.